What's going on, guys? It's been a while since we've last seen the Northampton novel, but we are back at it again. As you can see by your screen, we have been promoted. It came earlier than I was expecting. I thought we were going to leave it to the last minute, but we have secured promotion with 80 points. Portsmouth are uncatchable, so these last three games aren't really going to matter, but we are going to bring you that triple threat of Yeovil, Luton and Portsmouth itself. I mean, if we get 2 wins and a draw, I think we can, because our goal difference are the same. If we get a draw or a win, we could go top, but I highly doubt it. Last time we saw you, we played AFC Wimbledon and we won 2-0. We've been on a bit of a run since there. We did have that little dodgy patch during the middle of the season, but since then we've kicked on. We've got a lot of wins, as you can see by the plenty of green. 2-0 win at AFC Wimbledon, you saw that game. Away at Carlisle, 3-2 win. We dominated the game, we deserved to win. Tyler Walker injured, he's back though. 4-0 win at Cambridge. Batman, Riley, Mane and Adams. Very even game, shot-wise, possession, we bossed it. I tweaked the tactic a bit, so this is where these good run of results are coming from, I think. I'm a tactical genius, what can I say? 2-1 against Stevenage, 23 shots, 54% possession, we deserve to win that game. Newport County, a 3-2 win at home. Yes, we should have won that game. We should have really conceded that second goal. It was mental. 2-1 away win against Mansfield. Leaving it to the last minute to get us the 3 points, but we definitely deserved it going by shots. On target, we haven't been doing so well in that game. So it was good we got the 3 points. 2-0 win against Notts County. Once again, on shots on target, only 3. That's very poor. A 1-1 draw at home to Bristol Rovers. Very even game. It's about right. A 2-2 draw away at Exeter. Quite an even game again. But it doesn't really matter because we're promoted, lads. We are in the Sky Bet League 1. And the 4-1 win against Crawley, Mark Richards grabbing 2. We also had our youth intake, and the player you see now, Mars Grotto, is our only decent player, and because we can win the league title mathematically, but I doubt we will, because we need Portsmouth to lose both of these 2 games coming up. So we're playing a very rotated side. We're going Smith, Moloney, Leland, Hickford, Batman, Chow, Daff, Adams, Grotto, Holmes and Walker. Let's kick off, shall we? Game against Yeovil, we should win on our current form, but we are playing a rotated side. Well, they nearly scored in the first minute, but fortunately they were offside. This could be good game for the neutral. We can score goals and we can concede goals quite easily. Nearly looked like a penalty, but Jeffers has got onto the long ball booted forward, and Leland has put in his own goal. What a great start from the lads. I mean, it's been a while. I haven't played Northampton Town for a week, so getting back into things, starting it off with an own goal from Josh Leland, one of our, well, he's been a solid player throughout the season for us, but we haven't looked like we wanted to win this game. I mean, it could be because of the changes, but I didn't feel like we're already promoted and we're not going to win the league. It just depends whether we finish second or third. I'm more interested at looking at Mars Grotto. His physicals are fucking terrible, but other than that, he's alright. He's got great potential, but other than that, we need to probably send him out on loan, get him tutored. You know, the normal Football Manager stuff. Daff picking it up to Chow, who's been booked already. Holmes, can you get there? Cutting on your right. And that nearly went in. Nearly 2 own goals in this game. But we haven't been playing very well. I might put Leland back on the right and Moloney take him off because he's been poor. Compton to Jeffers. Donassian would have picked him up quite easy, but Leland clears it. Batman wins it. Holmes doesn't. Batman wins it again. Gratteau tries to pick out Walker. Hickford smashes it forward. Can Adams get there? Adams does get there. Can Walker win that? He does not. Leland wins it. Palmer. Jeffers. Back to Palmer. Leland. There was a chance there for Palmer. Should have capitalised on that hoof ball forward. I mean, we haven't been good enough, boys. I expect to see better. Moloney is coming off. He's been shit all season. Get on Donassian, who I hope is going to join us on a permanent after his contract runs up at Villa. I am looking to sign him. So, if the opportunity arises, we will be seeing Yanoi Donassian back again for the season in League One. I mean, if we're going to play like this in League One, we're going to get relegated straight away. So hopefully, that doesn't happen, boys. Gratteau is coming off because he's tired, and Holmes off for Mane. Ricky Holmes has requested to leave, unfortunately. Well, I say that. I mean, he's not better than Mane, definitely not. And we are looking at the Irishman to do the same thing Ricky Holmes does, but better and with more potential. I only just really noticed that he's right-footed when I was editing the video that I show you him. But it's still 1-0 here. 15 minutes to go. Are they going to hold on to this 1-0 lead, or are they going to grab another? Leland wins it. Well done. Milne. Adams. You know you can score. Adams to Milne. Tries to pick out Walker but doesn't. Another hoofball forward. It's like watching West Ham. Well, the old West Ham of Big Sam. Daff. To Adams. Can you whip it in? No, you can't. Leland. Leland to Adams. Adams to Daff. Daff picks... I mean, that was a cross. That was probably a cross. But he picks out... well, the goalkeeper has to pick that out of the net. But Daff does really well here. I mean, that was definitely a cross. Walker... was he getting involved in the play? Because otherwise that would be offside, technically. We've seen a couple screamers go in the Premier League that being ruled offside because of that. But 1-1 here. Walker picks it up. Walker, you should have tucked that away. That would have been the comeback we wanted. But Bird picks up from a long ball out from the back. Hickford though does well. Hickford is quite a good player. He's on the same level as Creswell, and I haven't played him much. So he's going to get his run out here, and that is 1-1 at Yeovil. We didn't win, but we weren't good. Right, you know what that I said that I've been offered that they are going to offer me a new contract. That is yet to come, and there's 2 games left of the season. The Northampton novel might not last for much longer. But other than that, we've got a game on our hand. Smith, Leland, Donati and Hickford, Batman in the back line, Chow and Daff, Adams, Gratteau and Mane, and with Walker up front. The changes we made last game, we're going to implement them in this game. We've got Luton Town, who are 21st, so we should win. Right, we kick off, and Portsmouth have won the league. So there's no point in us really fighting for the last game. I mean, we can try not to embarrass ourselves against top of the table, but Craig McCall-Smith nearly grabbing a goal there. And we know what he is like. Luton on top of it at the minute. I mean, this tactic works for a very good West Ham side. For me, personally. So hopefully they can do the same with Northampton. Walker, from a ball onto Mane, he picks it up. Can you cut in? He doesn't find Adams with his balls. Danny Potts, ex-West Ham. McCall-Smith to McCoy. Hits the post. Smith didn't do very well, keeping-wise. Mane, can you find Walker? Can you do something? Well done, Mane. It bounces off the head of Tyler Walker. That was a very eventful couple of minutes. Mane whips in the free kick. Walker's there. Walker picks it up. Walker, please put it in. Walker. Half time, 0-0. We're starting to get on top of the game, but we've been quite poor on the shots on target. Only one shot on target with 11 shots. That's not good enough. So I've lowered the tempo to see if that helps any better. But Craig McCall-Smith picks up McCourt. Donatian gets rid. Tyler Walker not having his greatest game. You are right. So Mark Richards comes on, hoping to add more to his goal tally. McCall-Smith to McCoy. Batman was there to cut it out though. Smith. Who can you pick out? Doesn't pick out Richards, but Corey wins it. Mane, can you pick out Richards? No, he goes... Well, it hits the post, and Mark Richards, with his 30th of the season, poacher's goal that is. I mean, this ball in from Mane, I think it's got to be a shot that he did. I mean, it was probably a cross, but it turned to be a shot. Hits the post, and Mark Richards is there to poach it. 1-0 Northampton Town. Come on, boys. Adams to Grotto. Grotto loses it because he's a 15-year-old playing in League 2. Not the best idea from me, but you know, blood him in early. O'Donnell picks out Foley. Doesn't do well. It was a block from Leland. Daff clears it from the corner, and that's going, and that's gone. Batman doesn't pick out Corey. Grotto, Daff, Adams. Adams, what can you do? Adams scores, that's what he can do. Cuts in on his left foot. He doesn't have much of a left foot, but he does it anyway and smashes it in the top left corner. Beautiful goal. What a man. Goss. I mean, Paul Corey has given away a penalty. I mean, it says he has shoved a player in the back, but let's see what happens here. Adam Smith, can you step up? I don't think he can. 2-1 Northampton Town. McGeehan scoring from a spot. Disappointing to give away that penalty from their corner. Mane, what can you do with it? Doesn't find Richards. Hickford to Riley, to Corey. Riley, Daff. Doesn't find Adams. Loses it. McCall-Smith to McCoy. Another chance for McCoy, and he takes it this time. 2-2. That's disappointing. They've just literally scored. They have just scored from their penalty, and they score again. Like I said, we've been quite poor defensively today. But keeper didn't even react. A 6.3 from Paul, a 6.2 from Paul Corey. He's getting fined in the morning. Riley picks out Adams on the right. Adams can beat a man. Adam whips it in. Doesn't come to anything though. Mikhail Smith tries to pick out Foley. Leland's there though. Smith. Richards. To Riley. To Adams. Surely. Adams to Mane. Can you do something, Mane? He does! The first shot was saved, but the follow-up to that, tucks it in on his weaker foot. I mean, it was a scramble in the box. 3-2 Northampton Town. It's a game of goals. It's out Richards, but that's it. 3-2. Defensively poor, but other than that, it was a good result. Welcome back for the final game of the season. Could be the final game of the episode. Well, it is the final game of the episode. The final game of the series, because I am yet to be given a contract from the board. Even though they said they will be giving me a new contract. So, Smith, Leland, Donassi and Hickford, Batman, Chow, Daff, Adams, Grotto, Mane, Walker, the same team that went out last time. And, well, I say got us for win. All champions of the league, whereas us, second of the table, nothing to play for really. Both teams don't. We've won. We've both promoted. I mean, I've got a new assistant manager who can do the opposition tactics now, because he knows what he's talking about. So, hopefully, if I get the new contract, I will be re-shifting the backroom staff, and the assistant manager was something I wanted to do anyway, because the current one's contract was running out anyway. So, new assistant, hopefully not new manager. But I am being linked with a lot of jobs, so it's all good if I do leave, but I don't really want to because I'm quite enjoying playing as Northampton. Portsmouth nearly getting a chance from the corner there. I mean, we're dominating possession, but that's all that really matters. But, I mean, we have played well, but the attacking players haven't. I'm not going to bother with the rest of the team talks. It is the last game of the season. We're already on our holidays, and I am really focusing on getting that new contract and trying to sign players for next season. I mean, I am looking at a couple of youngsters. I mean, I do like youngsters. I'm thinking of getting another left mid instead of the one I show you, who's actually a winger, to back up to Mane. Grotto is tired, so Thomas Riley will come on. Holmes, Mane's magic though, so we'll bring on Mark Richards. And Daff for Byram. 3 changes, 20 minutes to go, 0-0. Like I said at the start of the episode, I'd be happy with a draw at Portsmouth. Well, I didn't say I'd be happy, but personally now I'd be happy with a draw at Portsmouth, especially away from home, and they were champions, so 0-0 at Portsmouth is a very good result. They're a very good side. So that's it. That's how it's going to end. A bore draw on the last game of the season. We both had nothing to play for because we were already promoted. But other than that, very good result. We will take overall goals. Mark Richards with 30. The 33-year-old has played very well for us this season. A 7.28 rating. That is unbelievable for a man of his age. I'm not really used to having a 33-year-old scoring 30 in a season for me. I don't know about you guys. Nicky Adams with 25, with 16 assists and 7 player of the matches. Very good from the right mid. I mean, he's not the best technically, and I might look to replace him in the summer, but he is a very good player in this league. Mane is just... he is special. West Ham have Dimitri Payet, Northampton Town has Mane. Ricky Holmes grabbing 7 goals and 5 assists. Tyler Walker grabbing 5 and 1 assist. The assist kings: Mane, Adams, Milne, Batman. Leland grabbing 6 himself. Highest average rating: Lewis Milne, the signing. Well, was he a January signing? Or no, he was start of the season. Very good young Scottish player. Played very well for us at 7.50 rating. 4 goals, 7 assists. But that's all for now. Until next time.